Well, I shared a story recently about how I fell down carrying a tote of toys. It sounds ridiculous. At my girlfriend's house, helping clean up and just getting some things organized. Went down the basement stairs. There was like this, I didn't see it, a little blanket, little Tar Heel blanket on the stairs, like velvety blanket, like baby blanket. Bit it hard. My knee is like, my foot's touching my butt behind me. My left leg is extended down to the bottom of the stairs. My body's doing stuff it shouldn't have done. And I had an MRI done yesterday. I'll find out the results today, but the x-rays show a fracture. So in my knee, and then also my ankle is severely sprained. I'm like, okay, that's what I get for
good times. Mm-hmm.
So we want to hear from you, 800-682-1075. Tell us about the time you got severely injured or you got hurt falling down. And then I know Katie, everyone has a story, so I can't wait to hear them. Let's go to Alicia. Tell us about the time you fell down and hurt yourself.
It was 7th grade, and which was embarrassing enough already that we were playing Duck, Duck, Goose. So it was for a science project, and we had to play Duck, Duck, Goose to see who could get to fly their rocket first, which nobody in itself wanted to already do.
Right, yes.
And so it was my turn, and I'm running around the circle, and I, baseball home plate, land, and I dislocated my tailbone there out in the yard.
Oh!
And
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I know you can break it. I didn't know you could just, dislocate it.
Oh, gosh.
I would have to say dislocating it is worse because I've been pregnant 2 times, and so when your spine starts to change, it redislocates again.
Oh, jeez. Something to look forward to.
Did you have to sit on the donut for an extended period of time?
Oh, yeah, for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I had to take a donut, and the ride to the doctor, I had to wrap my arms around the seat and with my butt up in the air, and then the doctor was took the x-ray, and she's like, you're dislocated, so I'll just have you, turn over and put some gloves on and lube my finger. And I was like, oh.
Wait, what? That's how they fix it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they just kind of shove it back in place.
Oh my gosh.
It makes my stomach hurt.
Did you go to a real doctor?
Yeah.
I didn't either. Yeah, I've heard of breaking it, and the same thing. They just make you sit. Well, they don't do anything. They actually really don't do anything. It just
A girlfriend of mine fell down the stairs at a college party in Boone one time.
Mm-hmm.
There had been drinking.
Yeah.
And she fell down the stairs all the way down and broke her coccyx, which is that. And she had to carry a donut for a solid month to all of her college classes.
Oh my God.
And sit on it. Yes, and it was it was just.
And then however it grows back,
It's just how it grows
If it's
back.
all jacked up, that's just how it is.
And she still has pain. Sometimes just sitting down
I do
wrong.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So the tailbone.
And you can barely fit the donut in the desk.
Right.
It's hard to get in the desk, and then I'm all squished, and everybody's looking at me, and I'm okay.
Yeah, and you're what, 13? It's the worst, 12, 13. It's terrible age for anything to happen. Thank you.
Let alone carrying your donut.
Your donut for your broken, dislocated tailbone.
Your broken butt.
Is that for your butt?
Oh, she got hurt playing Duck, Duck, Goose. Loser. Let's go to Stephanie. Stephanie, how did you fall and hurt yourself?
I mean, looking back on it now, it sounds ridiculous, but when I was in college, the guy that I was dating at the time went on a camping trip with my family, and just him and I, we walked off, decided to go fishing. I did not have a fishing license, and there was a game warden, so my first instinct was to run.
Oh, yeah, why not?
And
although they have the least amount of power. Yeah.
It seemed like a good idea, but there was a hole.
Oh.
And I fell into the hole. So at that time, I could tell I was hurt, but I couldn't walk. So I just laid there to hide from the game warden. And then the guy that I was dating, he kind of gave serial killer vibes a little bit. But so he was trying to sneak back to get the car without my parents knowing, but they saw him walk by and was calling his name, and he was ignoring them. And my mom thought that was suspicious, but he didn't want to get her involved. So they thought he had, killed me and left me in the woods.
Oh, my God.
But
we knew he's bad.
really, he was. Yeah, that's why he's an ex. But he did go get the car and brought me back around to the campsite. And then for the rest of the camping trip, they had to wheel me around on a hand truck that we used for firewood. And
on a hand
Wow.
truck.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, exactly. Hannibal Lecter on the hand truck. Wow, Stephanie.
But
go ahead.
I did indeed fracture that foot and had to be in a walking boot.
Yeah.
I have since fractured that boot after a pole dancing class at a bachelorette party. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so not good luck with the fracturing of the feet. But
Yeah, as they say sometimes, and there's a song about it, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No, it's like whatever will kill you will probably come back later and it can kill you at a different time.
100%.
Whatever hurts you will hurt you more later because you're weaker.
That's I think it is. Like if you break it, you do become weaker, and then you're just more prone to injury nonstop.
Absolutely. I've torn the same ACL 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's some were donors, but yeah. Let's go to Tiffany. Tiffany, tell us about the time you fell down and hurt yourself.
Okay, so this was at home, and we've gotten the stairs redone, but they were old stairs, and there's like 15 stairs to go up to the house. And I went to take the dog out, and I was just wearing, my rainbows, the flip-flops, and they were wet, and I slid from the 3rd step all the way down, and it scratched my back, and I ended up having a knot. And my boyfriend comes out, and he was like, "What was that noise?" I was like, I fell down. I was like, grab the dog. Like, he was just not doing nothing, but I ended up having, like, a big knot for, like, months and scratches all the way, like, cut down from the top of my back all the way down.
Like 12 different stairs?
Then I fell down, like, 2 times later. I was like, I should never wear these shoes again.
Yeah.
Not made for stairs. Were they wooden stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, even worse.
We've now gotten them replaced, though. So
yeah, they're probably broken.
I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, I had to
Thank
put
you,
a runner. I had to get a runner for mine because the kids were going down. They're too slippery with the socks.
Oh, yeah.
And they're steep and they would hurt. So I got a runner. It stopped a lot of that.
For inside stairs. Yeah.
Let's go to Christian. Christian, tell us about the time you fell and got hurt.
I've got 2 of them. One, my wife wanted to go on a date at a skating rink, and so I get the skates on, and before I even move a couple of feet come right out from under me. I fall straight on my wrist and fracture it, and a piece of bone comes out.
No.
Not like a compound fracture, but like the tendons ripped a little. They ripped a little chunk out, and I was in a brace for a good few weeks. And then another time I went try to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and as I turned to leave, my feet came out from under me on the rug and fell down and broke my clavicle.
Oh, God.
The weirdest time.
That's what happens when you're not expecting it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
And,
Imagine in the middle of the night, just start screaming.
No.
You have to go pee, and then you just turn around
Carol
and
would
you
be
break
like, I'm finishing my sleep before I deal with this.
I'll get you up in the morning.
Yeah, that's an easy fix.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did because I didn't think it was going to be that bad. And so I was like, wow, that really hurts. I thought it just knocked the wind out of me. So I went and laid down on the couch, and whenever I woke up, I went to go take the dog out. And as I stood up, the pain caused me to pass out.
Oh, yeah.
I had to go to the emergency room.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Can I ask you, so you fell forward? Is like that how you broke your clavicle?
Yeah, I turned to pivot, and my feet came out from under me, and I just fell forward.
Dang, that sucks. Well, it sounds like you got a young one to attend to. Thank you, Christian.
Oh.
She probably just fell. Let's go to Susanna. Susanna, we're talking about people when you fall and get hurt. How'd you fall and hurt yourself?
Oh, well, first it made a lot of coworkers laugh because they thought it was hilarious until they figured out how hurt I was.
Yeah, we can be jerks.
So, and I do love them. I work at a great place. But I had to take something to my ex-husband for my son, and I was so intent on doing that and getting back for the meeting I had to be in that I literally walked off the sidewalk and just planted face first. My toes were on the sidewalk while the rest of my body was not. And I managed to tear 3 different ligaments and do a high ankle sprain. So I ended up in a boot for about 5 months.
Yeah, I'm in a boot now. It's not fun.
Yeah, and So they were like, "Oh, we're just going to paint a lovely yellow line on the side, so that hopefully that means you won't ever do it again." I'm like, "If y'all paint a yellow line on the side."
What they should have done is
Memory.
a chalk outline of your body where you fell. That'd have been funnier.
Don't let this be you.
Yeah. Let's go to Bink. Bink, he's an AML. Tell us about the time you fell and got hurt.
I was about 7 years old, somewhere in that area. I went to Seagrove Elementary School, and we used to have a upper and lower level playground. And I used to have kind of limber ankles back then. So I took off running from the top level of the playground to run to the bottom. I ran down the hill, and my right ankle turned over. Well, I tried to catch myself with my left foot. I wound up falling down. Long story short, I wound up breaking my right ankle, and I had a minor sprain in my left ankle.
Dang, you got both of those.
It gets worse from here, though. They brought me inside the school, and I don't know if you guys remember back then we had those blue plastic chairs with the wheels on the bottom, like inside the school, like the computer chairs and stuff. They didn't have any wheelchairs or anything, so they put me in the plastic chairs, and they wheeled me out. They wheeled me out when my dad came to pick me up. And so they bring me outside the door, and we've got, a concrete sidewalk out there. Well, they bring me outside, and those front wheels went down into one of the seams of the in the concrete.
Yeah. You're already hurt.
I proceeded to get dumped out onto the sidewalk. Felt like a Step Brothers moment, blood everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Poor guy.
And your parents are like, yeah, go ahead.
Blood everywhere.
All right.
Here.
Yeah, Bink, I think we're breaking up, but that's a great story. Appreciate it.
I could picture it happening,
Oh, I
too.
know.
Oh.
It was the Naked Gun with OJ. He kept getting hurt.
Yeah.
every-
Yes.
No matter what happened, like turned and like slammed his already broken arm into the door.
Right, and then he's in the wheelchair,
Yeah.
and Leslie Nielsen's character, Frank, was at the top of a stadium, and he gets distracted, and he lets go of the wheelchair, and he goes down every single step. Yeah.